All right, this is it's a Honda Accord EX. It's an old one that we had bought, and you know, we've been getting our money's worth out of it. We drove it for about 4 years, and then it started overheating, and I haven't figured out why it was overheating yet. Could be a head gasket going. I don't know yet. But anyway, the battery, it sat here long enough. I think it's been sitting here since like April 2018. So the battery was run down, so I put that on the charger. This car's got some problems. But anyway, got a nice little sunroof on it. There's my nice coffee. So I'm gonna be doing some work. It needs a paint job, so I need to be working on the paint job. So I gotta clean it up, gotta give it a paint job, fix the overheating problem. I gotta clean the interior. It's kind of hard to see. Anyway, the interior is kind of dirty, really needs cleaned. But you can tell it needs a paint job. You know, like right here. That's rust. But anyway, this is one of my project cars I'm getting ready to work on. It it got us through. It's dirty on the inside. It was a beater when we bought it. A dirty beater, and it's still a dirty beater. It's got vines growing out. It's got rust right here. So I'm gonna have to kind of fix that too. And all right. Yeah, I got some work to do to it. This is just one of those projects I'm working on. There's some more rust right there. So I'm gonna have to work on, getting the rust out. Maybe doing some Bondo work. I didn't want to do any welding, but I might have to, because I need to do some welding on my truck as well. Anyway, I'm going to be making a series of, what I do to my Honda Accord. This is one of my Honda Accords. This one's a Honda Accord EX. I think it's a 1995. No. 1990. I don't know. I'll verify that and tell you in one of my next videos. But anyway, this is one of them that I'm going to do a paint job on. I'm gonna do it with Rust-Oleum spray cans, and I think it's going to turn out cool. But anyway, give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think about my different projects I'm working on. And stay tuned for later, because later on you'll be able to see me working on the engine, replacing some brake pads, cleaning the interior. I got to replace the seat belts in this one too, because the seat belts aren't working very well. I'm gonna get this thing on the road. I'm gonna turn this into something that all the young boys are jealous of, because this is gonna look cool. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, please. Thank you. All right, that's my battery charging station. I've got an extra battery for my truck. The battery up on the red bucket there is the one for that 1990 Honda Accord, the black one that I'm going to be working on. So I've had that on the charger a couple of times, and looks like it's starting to hold a charge. So this one right here goes in the black Honda Accord. That one down there goes on the truck. This one I believe goes in to the Sebring. That one goes in the lawnmower. That's a 6-volt battery. But anyway, I got my deep cycle 10-amp battery charger, and it either does 6 volts or 12 volts, and I got it on the 12 volt right now. And this is my timer. I put it on 12 hours, and then it clocks down. So when put it on here, right, the positive lead goes in the one that's positive, the negative lead goes in the one that's negative. And I just leave it here for the one charge period is 12 hours. And it shows the amperes, DC amps. So that's a good indication that this battery is starting to hold good charge. I'm really great, because when I first put it on there, it just didn't want to hold a charge at all. So this is like the 3rd time that I've tried charging this battery, and I'm hoping it holds really well. But this right here, my mother gave me that. That's one of her things that she and her husband had used for a long time, charging batteries, for their vehicles and tractors and equipment that they had. But anyway, this is my battery charging station. I know it doesn't look like much, but that's where it is, and it plugs into the wall right there. And so I'm gonna let that charge a little longer, and then I'll come back and take it and go put it in that black Honda Accord. Of course, I have to do one for my truck too. So as soon as this one charges for a little while longer, then I'll be, plugging that one in to charge. All right, give me a thumbs up. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, the old black Honda. I've got my mobile tool mechanic shop right there. That's my old Sears and Roebuck and Company red wagon. I love that thing. It's been a handy tool. But anyway, I got my toolbox, got my jumper cables. What is that? Got some WD-40. I got some carburetor and air intake cleaner. Got different tools. Getting ready to put that battery in. Get that battery in. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing started. Man, this thing could use some cleaning and a paint job too. All right, maybe I could do that. All right, look at that thing. Yeah, that's one of my current projects. I've got like, I don't know how many current projects I've got. Been cleaning up the yard. You can see where I've been mowing. That part right there, man. It just grew so fast. We had so much rain. It got out of hand. But anyway, I've been working on that. I'm gonna take care of that. Oh, look. Yeah. We had a surprise pop-up. I'm gonna show you this. I don't know what they call this. I think some people probably call it a surprise lily, I guess. Ain't that pretty? Yeah. We had some naked ladies pop up out here. The flowers are gone off of them now, but this one's a surprise lily. Yeah, it's pretty. Anyway, for those of you that don't know what a naked lady is, can you see it? See, these are the tops. What's left over from what they call the naked lady. They call it the naked lady because you don't see any leaves. It's just this stalk that popped up, right? And it has pretty little flowers on them. But yeah, we had a bunch of them out here. They did their thing. Now I'm mowing this down because this grew way too fast. Too many weeds. And we do have all kinds of flowers that grow in here. And oh, got a bird bath there. I forgot about that. But anyway, I just thought you'd like to see that. That's a surprise lily, I think. Yeah, that's pretty. And then this right here, anybody recognize that? Some people would mistake this for fennel, but it's not fennel. It's actually asparagus. It's a asparagus tops. Didn't grow very good in this spot because this spot's been in the shade for a long time. All right, let me go back here and get my battery. Ooh, look at that. Go back here to the shed. Ooh. Oh my gosh. It was a bright, bright day. Man. And oh, it's actually over here. Almost went in the wrong part of the shed. There's another project. And of course, my crazy shed. This is one big project I've got. Let me disconnect that charger there. And actually I'm going to turn the charger off first. All right. Then I'm going to disconnect the positive. That's warm. And the negative. I'm just going to set these here for now. I'm going to go ahead and grab this battery. Take it up there. Yeah, hang on just a minute. Okay, I got that battery up here. I couldn't hold the camera or my phone and carry the heavy battery. But yeah, I'm gonna put that right in there. So this is red, which is positive, black, which is negative. So this side's positive, this side's negative. So I need to put it in there in a way that the battery, you know, these terminals can reach it. So I'm going to move that one out of the way. And of course that one's out of the way too. So, ooh, that's a heavy battery. So, oh, there we go. All right, so now the negative terminal can reach the negative, and it says negative right there, and that one says positive right there. Negative, positive, and red is always positive, right? So the red goes here, and the black, which is negative, goes here. All right, I'm gonna have to tighten that up. All right, I had to find something that fits it, but anyway, make sure that's on there good. And then tighten it down. Of course, there's red wasps flying around me. For some reason, red wasps think that cars belong to them because they love that heat. They act like they don't heat because it makes them mad. Mad, mad, mad. All right. Okay. Get that tighten. Tighten that one down. It's probably a wasp nest right here in the freaking car and I don't even know it. That's what happens when cars sit around a long time. You end up with wasp nests. All right. I think that's tightened down good enough. I don't want to accidentally strip it. All right. Put that back in there. And found the right key. Let me get in that car and see if I can start it now. I sure hope that battery held its charge. All right. Oh, God. It's surprisingly cool inside this car. There we go. Oh. Whoa, it worked. The squealing, I believe, is the air conditioner compressor. So, all right, it says the brake is on. I've got, well, that just means the brake is on, okay? That's my fuel gauge, so I've got almost half a tank. And this is my temperature gauge, so hot and cold. That's telling me my door's open. See, my door's open over there. This is like just a short trip indicator, so return that to 0. That's how many miles I got on the car. This one's got 221,448 miles. This is my speedometer gauge showing mile per hour, which is the big outside numbers, and then kilometers per hour, which is the small numbers on the inside, kilometers per hour. That's my rounds per minute. So anyway, it says times 1,000 rounds per minute. But I'm not touching the accelerator. This thing's doing all that on its own. So it's got an idle problem. All right. Okay. Good. I'm glad that battery worked. Sweet. Good. All right, let me get out and go look at that engine. Oh. I gotta look at the tires too. It's not idling very well. So could be this thing. I need to clean that thing out right there. So it's fuel injection, so I'll need to look at my fuel injection, make sure everything's good. But the way it's acting, it's either this thing's acting up or this thing. I'm not quite sure yet. But, all right, good. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit and just see what it does. It's a 4-cylinder, so I got 4 plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 valves. Okay. That's the distributor. Alright, I got some work to do. I'm gonna let it run for a while. Okay, well, the battery for the black Honda charged up. Good enough to start that with Honda, so I'm gonna put this truck battery on here. See which side is negative? That's negative. That's positive. Let's see where it says negative and positive. All right, so the black one goes to negative. So I'll go ahead and put that on there. The red one goes to positive. All right, I'll go ahead and put that on there. So I'll do that right there, make sure it's got a good fit. And then my charger here, I'm gonna turn it around to 12. All right, good. All right, so the battery for my truck's charging. That's my backup battery. Well, not my backup battery, but my secondary, just in case I need battery. The one in the truck needs to be brought over here and charged as well. But I'm gonna leave this one on here to charge, and then whenever I get it to a point to where I can put it on the truck, then I'll put it on the truck. But the good news is, my black Honda, good news is the black Honda's battery's starting. All right, well, I'm gonna have to figure out the idle problem. It's not idling very well. Alright. I'll some glass cleaned on. All right. I'm gonna do a little research, figure out what's making this thing act like that. It's really funny. As soon as I said I was going to do a little research, find out why the thing's acting like that, it decided to calm down and idle properly. I wonder what the heck. That's weird. I don't know. Well, it did sit for a long time, so maybe it had to work out a few issues on its own. I need to make sure this thing's not overheating. All right, get in there. Man, I got some weeds to cut down, don't I? All right. Well, it's not overheating yet. Oh, well, the fuel gauge went way down. Huh, that's weird. It hadn't been running that long. But anyway, this is my temp gauge here, cool, hot. So it should run like midways. It does smell kind of hot. Maybe it's just burning off something. Maybe some oil or something. Oh well. Well, one way to find out if it's burning oil is to come back here where the exhaust is, and you can put your hand up. Don't get too close because you don't want to burn yourself. But put your hand up there, and then take your hand up to your nose and smell it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's not blowing any smoke out. It's running pretty quiet. Can you hear it? It's running pretty quiet. Seems to have calmed down a little bit. I guess it just had to, kind of work something through its system and settle down. I've got this little air compressor. I had bought that at O'Reilly's, and I've been keeping it in the, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Been keeping that in the trunk of the car, our white Honda, because that's the one we're on the road with the most. But today I've got it here because I knew I'd be needing to air up some tires. And everybody wants to keep a good air compressor, but this one, I really like this one. This one's been really good. So this, connects here, and these connect to your battery. Right, so you've got red and black, which is negative and positive, just like your jumper cable's got red and black. And on here, that's red, that's black. So anyway, you take your black one, get out of there. You take your black one, you connect it up to your black lead. Just get a good connection on there somehow. Or the black side, negative side of your battery. And you take the other one, connect it to the positive side of your battery. Make sure they get a good connection. And then you come over here and you find your little thing where you put the air in. Take the little cap off. Make sure you keep good track of your cap. And this part, right, screws onto there. So go ahead and screw that on. Once you got that on good, then you come over here and there's a little on-off button right there. You see that? Okay. So turn it on. These up to 30 pounds per inch, and so I'll just keep this gauge going until it reads up to 30 pounds. And of course, watch this and make sure that fills up as well. So I'm going to do all 4 tires. All right, I've done all 4 tires. It's very important to keep track of these little caps. Little caps fit over that to keep the dirt and grime out of it, because you don't ever want to have dirt and grime blow inside your valve stem here, because air valve stem, because then it'll create a leak. So it's always good to keep them clean and put these back on. Anyway, get that off of there. All right, get off there. There we go. Now, see how clean that is? It's good to keep those nice and clean. That's why you want to put these caps on back on. There you go. All right. Now, got them all. Got all the tires filled up. So I just connected that, picked up everything and put it on my little mobile mechanic shop. I'm going to pull that back towards the shed. This is how you operate that thing. Anyway, you pick up the handle and you pull it. Try not to dump everything out while you're doing it. Okay. See if I can get all this back here. Little red wagon really comes in handy. That way I don't have to carry all this stuff. There. All right. The reason I'm moving it back to the shed is because I'm going to be bringing that black Honda back here. Start working, instead of working on stuff right there in the driveway, I'm gonna work on stuff up here in the shed. And I've got an inside area in that shed I'm gonna be cleaning up. That way I can have some fluorescent lighting. So I have my fluorescent lighting inside and work on it at nighttime. Sometimes. So, clean that thing up. All right. But anyway, I could clean this area up. That way I can pull my cars in here. I got that rubber mat right there. Once that rubber mat's all cleaned up, then I'll be able to lay on that and get under the vehicles. And of course, hoping that no critters will be out here messing with me. All right, now. That's my son's blue Honda. We're getting ready to get that back on the road. This is Sebring. Got to replace the roof. I got to fix a problem with the transmission. I think the transmission control module is messed up. Gold Honda Accord. Engine oil light, boom, came on. Engine quit. Blue Toyota Celica. 1986 Toyota Celica. That's definitely one of my projects right there. So I'm going to be working on that sometime soon too. Whew. Oh, I'm tired. Anyway, turn this around so I can see it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles to work on. I got 1996 Nissan Maxima. I got to replace the water pump on, replace the battery, maybe replace the tire. Clean it up real good. Might be able to have that one running pretty good. And of course, my truck, and then these cars I just showed you. So I got some busy work to do. And I'm going to make videos for every one of them, all the different things that I do to them. And my other riding lawnmower, that's going to be a project. And the trailer for the lawnmower. I decided I'm going to paint the trailer for the lawnmower. I'm going to use the Rust-Oleum paint. The Massey Ferguson gray that I saw, I forget who it was with their name. More Motorsports painted a Honda Accord or a Honda Civic with Massey Ferguson gray, and it really looked good. So I think I'm going to choose that color for the trailer for my lawnmower. I'll do that. Anyway, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be doing some more videos on the black Honda and my truck, and soon the 1996 Nissan Maxima. So subscribe, that way click the bell so that you can be notified when I do put some videos out. Now, talk to you later. Thanks. Man, look at that shed. I've got some work to do. That right there's a gas tank for my truck. I think I'm going to put that gas tank in and see if the floater works to tell me how much gas I got in the thing. All right, talk to you later. All right, the black Honda started up, ran for a good while. It seemed to settle down, but I did notice that it started to overheat a little bit. And I moved it from the spot that it was in back here, so I'm gonna be rearranging these cars and doing some work to this. I mean, you definitely tell this thing needs a paint job, needs some cleaning, needs a little body work done. So I'm gonna be doing the paint job. And it's an Accord EX. So anyway, yep, that's the one. Definitely needs some work done. Needs cleaned. You got to figure out the overheating problem. But well, in fact, you can hear it. I hear it. It's gurgling. Yeah, definitely. I didn't even get it on the road. I just had it running in the driveway. So yeah, that's definitely a problem I got to fix. All right, so black Honda Accord project car. All right, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'm gonna be doing some more videos and working on my cars and my truck. I love my truck. Anyway, see ya. Black Honda Accord. I'm gonna get rid of those seat covers. I'm gonna replace these seat belts. I'm gonna scrub the inside of the car and clean it really good, and the carpet and the seats, and see what I can do about getting this thing on the road again. All right.